just starting with the Achilles. Really good for little strains and niggles. Have the patient play on their tummy with their foot fairly relaxed, so that you essentially take them in that position so that when they're on, when they dorsiflex their foot up, the tape comes on the stretch, so it's quite okay to have them in a fairly relaxed position. So I'm just going to start with a really light anchor up here. Definitely don't want to be too tight there because the calf will swell as they mobilise around and the blood flow to the calf muscles, so definitely don't want that tight. Just going to do another little anchor just under the sort of hind foot area there. Okay. And then I'm going to crisscross over the back of the calf. Coming down to the anchor. Just the same on the other side. One thing I've sort of neglected to do, even though I had the hyperfix all ready to go, was do a couple of layers underneath that, because it will potentially grab a little bit, so you might even go a touch higher than that. I've gone quite close to the Achilles, so let's pretend for a moment that the crossing up is a little bit higher with a bit of hyperfix underneath it. And then I might just do another layer or two, just fanning each way. Depending on how finicky you want it to be with the foot position, you can sort of control it with your leg, depending on how much stretch you want. Just freeze your hands up. Okay. I'm going to lock that off again. And then you can just do the same down the bottom as I did with that first one. Something along those lines. And then of course we can cover that over again with flexi tape.